You shouldn't do donuts with your trailer. Okay, it wasn't really donuts. It was 2 tight U-turns, twice a day, fully loaded, 10,000 pounds. I was trying to save myself 5 steps to my office door. Turns out that those 5 steps came at the cost of a new tire. She didn't make it. The tread gave up long before I did. Here's the thing. Trailers don't actually turn, they pivot. And in a tandem axle trailer like this, the front axle typically becomes the pivot point. And the rear one gets dragged sideways, kind of like a shopping cart at Walmart with a bad wheel. The scrub sound I was hearing, I told myself it was gravel under the tires. You know, denial is cheaper than tires for about 2 weeks. And when you crank a tight turn with weight on, your rear axle doesn't roll, it slides. At 10,000 pounds, it's like dragging a pencil eraser across coarse sandpaper. Except in this case, the eraser costs $200. And since all the weight leans on the outside of the tire when it's going this way, the sidewall flexes so the outside of this tire takes the hit. That way the inside still looks good. But at this point, I've managed to sand myself off a $200 spare. Okay, I got lucky it's just this one. It could have easily been the other side also, since it was doing a little scooting, but this took all the pressure. And yep, I ordered this from the jungle store. It's gonna be a different color, but this one still has tread and this one doesn't, so I'm gonna call it a win. Yeah, I know, shop local, but Amazon delivers directly to my door, even after business hours, so loyalty can only go so far. Step 1, use our Harbor Freight off-road jack. Jack up the trailer. My favorite jack that I've ever owned. Step 2, realize you forgot the battery. Step 3, question everything else you might be forgetting. Oh. Now there's the sound of progress. Or the start of a whole nother problem when I get this wood tire off of here. We'll see. There's that half ball beauty. That's smoother than a Harbor Freight return policy on that side. I'm not exactly sure why there's a packing strap holding one tire together. I'm not sure what this accomplished. Cut that off. Always one more thing. Apparently there's a little burr in these lug nuts. So, a little half inch 20 count thread. Tap, and we are going to chase these out and because I don't want to gall up those studs. I really don't want to change the studs in the trailer. Oh yeah, there's the burr. Not sure how that happened. That's not going anywhere. You always got to give it the mechanic's blessing. Okay, I got another problem going on here with this trailer. This tarp roller is supposed to have an axle going through here. So we're going to see if we can fine tune it to come back across. We'll see if I can get this aimed kind of right. Yeah, that's sort of. So what did we learn? If you do tight turns and tandem axle, loaded heavy, your tires are basically erasers. And erasers don't last long under 10,000 pounds of poor decisions. So don't do donuts with your trailer. Save the tight turns for your gravel driveway. And if you hear what you think is tire scrub, don't blame the gravel. That's your wallet crying out for you to quit what you're doing. Anyway, the new tire is on. The tarp is fixed. I now have a spare tire on the trailer. And I get to walk an extra 5 steps to my office. Both ways. I probably need the exercise anyway. Well, thanks for watching. I gotta get back to hauling gravel.